Am I still gonna be the consumer watchdog to watch whatever move they do? Yes, I will, because why? Trust is hard earned, but this was a step towards the right direction. Player power lost, journalists lost, and Glazenomic lost.
Hello and welcome to MUFC Realist TV. I'm a member of this channel, but you should subscribe or in this show, we're gonna look a cow in the ass. Let's go.
Has the Premier League ever been more challenging?
Right, well, I feel welcome. Dit is my home and I want to achieve success. Okay?
Good morning, Manchester United fans all around the world. This is the day after, this is the aftermath. And I always oppose the question, how do you feel to be a Manchester United supporter today? After the announcement from David Ornstein, the absolutely bomber, clarifying that Ineos are backing Erik ten Hag. Well, on the other hand, media, we know who they are. We're not going to even mention the names, has been absolutely having an agenda against Erik ten Hag since, let me see, February, March, calling for his head, creating a narrative that Ten Hag is going to be sacked no matter what. And this is a victory. Even if you are Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out, you got to understand that sometimes you don't see the forest from the tree.
I swear to God, like this man has done nothing to make me want to trust him. 2022 November, before the World Cup, I called him out. I'm like, this is shit. He's playing shit. He's like, we haven't played good football. We got smacked up by Brentford. 7-0.
You know, for all the outers, you can understand, remind yourself, why are you a Manchester United fan? What is the DNA? It's basically back the team, back the manager, but don't back the Glazers. And in this instance, for everyone that stayed in, trusted the process, they understood, they could see the forest, they could see the garden path. They were not blinded by the journalists who influenced your mind to tell that this is the case and then Ten Hag is shit. The stats don't lie. I do understand for the outers that you look at how many goals conceded, there's no style of play, but you don't see the circumstances around it. The injuries, the 46 types of injuries, the 17 different pairings of centre backs, and how that can derail a season and your playing style. We're not going to go into that debacle, but I find it very amusing that the journalists now are backtracking, writing good things because they've been egg-faced and they're trying to clean off that egg in the face with a napkin, which, by the way, it's going to be very hard because Manchester United fans have clipped it all around socials and Twitters. Yeah. The ESPN, the Sky Sports News, Jacob Steinberg's, right. The list goes on and on and on. And I keep saying 70% of those journalists are not Manchester United fans. They're not loyal to the fan base. They're loyal to the paycheck and the editorials who pays their wages. And what better way is to create a narrative, especially if you ruined your childhood, Manchester United ruined the childhoods, on the other way, to say that, yeah, put some hate on Manchester United, put some hate on Erik ten Hag, but it's okay for everyone else to have a bad season. Eddie Howe, who has similar types of manager, got away with nothing, right? Got away with nothing. You praise City that's cheating 115 charges without even mentioning, but you have the audacity to call Manchester United out and the manager. This time it didn't work. The takeover process was pretty much the similar situation. You created this narrative of a race, of a pole position. You created the excitement, the engagement, and you keep banging on that narrative. You doubled down, and the aftermath is bittersweet. When you even see ESPN creating, I don't even want to mention, you can go in and see ESPN FC for yourself on YouTube, the pure bitterness of that. But for the Ten Hag outers, please guys, you know, for some accounts they were really, and YouTubers, they were really creating the agenda of having the out. Be careful what you wish for. Why I'm saying that is because I had very credible sources to say that Really, Southgate was very, very high up on the list. And what would you said if Southgate got the job at the end of the day? Would you change your tune? Certainly. I said to myself, if Southgate gets the job, I will quit this channel. I will not support this team. But I understand you outers, you have standards, and so do I. It will be an absolutely non-way forward. But if the board has absolutely done the strategical review, so what if they interviewed all these managers that was on the list to come to a conclusion that there is no other better man than the current one we have? Why? Because he develops youth, right? He's the right man for the job. He can play a possession-based style of football. He has had no backing whatsoever, right? John Murtaugh, Joe Glazer calling the shot, and he came into Manchester United. There was no sporting director. Of course, he was heavily involved with the transfers. But with this new establishment, he will have accountability. He will just be the head coach. And that is amazing because that means that you have less accountability, right? If you're a driver of a car and being the mechanic at the same time, of course, you're not going to end up getting to the finish line, yeah? All you want to do is just be the driver, or hell, even now with this new establishment, it's a Tesla autopilot. You just sit there and just managing the team and being part of that team and process. At the end of the day, I'm very excited. On my channel, we kept a neutral stance, always. That is the most sensible way to do. As a journalist, as an independent broadcaster as well, you always keep a neutral balance, you know, providing a voice of reasoning. Always look logic and reasoning and facts. Never drive a one-sided story. And that is the danger. So thank you everyone for all your support. But most of all, I want to give my roses to the only journalist that's, I believe, is the true journalist, David Ornstein. David Ornstein that didn't have to prove a point to be first or to be right, has kept silence. But when David Ornstein tweets something, that's a bomber. Also want to give my roses to Strategy News, Dale O'Donnell and my colleagues. Thank you so much for also keeping the same stance. But for the rest of you that is Ten Hag out and still feel that this is the wrong decision, I would say take a look yourself in the mirror and evaluate. And may this be a lesson learned. Some fans are still calling Ten Hag out, fair enough, I do understand. But trust the process, don't break the process. What I'm saying, don't break the process is that it's been 11 years since Sir Alex Ferguson left, and we've broken the process 11, I would say 6 times by sacking different managers, not giving them the chance to develop something. 18 months is not going to give you the chance to fulfill your whole plan. But with Erik ten Hag giving his full year tenure now, that means that he can develop and he will have the backing. So now we can basically kick on the season, go on the transfer market, start trying to recruit targets, but most important of all, get rid of players that don't fit. Player power is dead and they must be shitting the pants. Sancho is out of the door ASAP. Guys, at the end of the day, it's just me reacting, reflecting the day after. Am I buzzed over Ineos being the custodians? They did the right thing. But am I buzzed that Glazers are still here? No. Am I still gonna be the consumer watchdog to watch whatever move they do? Yes, I will. Because why? Trust is hard earned, but this was a step towards the right direction. Player power lost, journalists lost, and Glazenomic lost. This has been Mick Ruby from MUFC Realist TV, having my rant and say, and hopefully you will have a better day today. By the way, we see you later on tonight. It's going to be a call-in show. It'll be me and Jarvis. We're going to do the media review. What's been said and done, because we've been saving some really nasty clips about this whole situation. Anyway, beautiful people, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and we shall see you later on tonight for the live. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and finger that like button, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.